I did see this one story though, which I could actually. This is from. Let's see. His name is. Here it is. That's Dusty Deevers, which I thought was a fake name. Whose name? I haven't met many Dusties in my life. Is Dusty a short nickname for a longer first name or something? Dusty Deevers. Anyway, he says porn must be abolished. Think about all the 7-year-olds in your life, children, nephews, nieces, neighbors. 50% of 7-year-olds will be exposed to pornography in the next 5 years. Read this paragraph repeatedly until the gravity of it hits you. And he wrote an expose or a report or an article or whatever you want to call it. The title is Why America Can and Must Outlaw Pornography. Well, I would actually favor that because of my personal story that I was alluding to earlier. My testimony of Jesus Christ has to do with pornography. I was addicted to it for probably the majority of my life from the age of 12 on. And it caused me to isolate and to kind of waste a lot of my time in my 20s and even in my early 30s before I met my wife. And if you want to hear my testimony in detail, it's on my website. It's under Why Porn is Bad. It's a blog post I wrote a couple years ago. But the point is, it ruined my life in a lot of ways. My life is only the way it is now because of Jesus, who pulled me out of it. But some people, like they say, like some people have a non-addictive personality where they, let's use the example of weed. They can smoke a blunt or something. I never smoked, by the way, but my fraternity brothers used to smoke a lot. They would smoke a blunt and they would be fine. They would not have any addictive connection to that marijuana. Other people, on the other hand, have highly addictive tendencies, and they would smoke that same blunt, and then they would need another blunt and another blunt. It would become very addictive. Say, fill in the blank with any substance you want to. Like porn is actually a drug in a lot of ways to your body because it has that dopamine effect on your brain in the same way that some of these other substances do. And if I hadn't had that access to porn like I did at an early age, I think I would have learned to form healthier relationships and bonds with the women in my life, like the girls I used to go to school with. And I would have had maybe some normal like relationship experiences with women. Maybe I would have gotten married earlier. I mean, but the point is everything happens for a reason, they say, because ultimately God is in control and I am where I am now, being able to share this story with you because God had his hand over my life. But like I say, I mean, this is America, the land of the free and, free will and stuff like that. But within boundaries, I mean, do we have a free for all when it comes to fentanyl or all these drugs, these highly addictive drugs like heroin? I mean, no, we have laws to prevent you from, and yet heroin and porn are probably equally as addictive to the certain types of people I'm just talking about, addictive personalities. So, honestly, it's probably better for young people to not have that access, at least make it harder to access, at least make it so that you have to show some type of identification online and verification system where you can't access porn until you're 21 and above or something, let's say, or maybe even some, they should put some hurdles in there. I think that's how damaging porn can be. It's not this, it's actually distracting you It's extracting your life force, distracting your attention. It's making it almost like a phone. Just, you know how the phone, like your iPhone, is addictive in a way because you're getting dopamine hits from scrolling on your phone, right? In the same way, you get dopamine hits from seeing pictures of naked girls, and it's the same a level of addictiveness. And you see how these young kids these days. I don't even see kids playing outside, playing basketball with the basketball hoops, or throwing the football around, or riding bikes. Like when I grew up, you'd see kids riding bikes and playing basketball and whatever all the time. Like you don't even see that these days, and I think it's because the stupid phones. So should we ban phones? No, I mean I don't think you can ban phones because it's a tool, really. But the thing is, people should learn to use it more responsibly, I think, and not let it consume your life to the point where you're not appreciating nature, you're not going outside and breathing in the fresh air, you're not throwing around the football with your niece or nephew or your son or daughter, you're not kicking the soccer ball around, you're not appreciating life and what all the things that life has. I think that's why you have, as part of the obesity epidemic, is the screen time. It's a multifactorial in terms of what's causing the obesity in this country and around the world. So I think porn, getting back to porn, should be controlled in some way at the very least, if not outright banned, just like this guy Dusty Deevers is saying, because it's so addictive, and especially for the certain types of addictive personalities like I have and other people um, who would easily get addicted to it. Uh, would it become a black market thing at that point? Of course. I mean, they're going to try to get it out there no matter what, but at least put some brakes on it. Try to put some controls on it. I think that's a good thing. Share your thoughts. What do you guys think? 313 591 0290.